Hey folks, Tom Norfleet with www.citizenshipquickly.com. Wanted to talk to you on a way to eliminate the tax on hotel bills. I do this all over the world. I just recently went to the Philippines, and when I was booking for Expedia and also with Agoda, I noticed that when you get to the bottom, they all charge you like around a 25% tax. That's fees and everything that's added on top. That's a lot, 25% on top of the hotel bill. And I try to get these hotel bills as close to zero as I can anyway. I travel in comfort. I always stay in hotels that have either they have AC, that have hot water, that have internet. I also like a place where I can hang my clothes if I'm going to be there for extended periods of time after I wash them to dry them. I want to give you some figures on what I did, and I do this a lot. It's a unique way you do it, and it can save you a ton of money. I did almost 30% off this one here. This is the way it works. I booked a hotel room. I usually book like sometimes right before I go, because I change my mind on so many things on where I'm going to go and so forth when I'm traveling. But the figure was 695 pesos, Philippine pesos. Pesos roughly runs somewhere right around 51 to the US dollar, 51 pesos to the US dollar. And I was paying 695 pesos a day, which comes out to be a little over 13 US a day. And what I do is I'll book for 1 day to 3 days at the most. What you'll find out is when you book online and you extend out beyond 3 days and you do it for a week to 2 weeks at a time, you'll find out the daily rate is higher per day than if you did it for 3 days at a time, almost in every case, okay? Now, I don't know why that is, because even if you don't have weekends falling in there, you're still going to have it. So what you're better off doing is don't book more than 1 to 3 days out. All right, once you get to the hotel, you find out who the manager of the hotel is, or the owner, preferably the owner. And this actually works better in mom and pop type hotels. It will work in the big chains too if you talk to the manager, but every situation is different. And what I'll do is I'll tell the guy, he'll have a walk-in rate, which is always higher than what you charge on the internet. Almost in every single case, the walk-in rate is higher than the internet rate. And so what I'll do is I'll book only for 1 to 3 days. And one reason I do this too is it lets me, if I find a hotel that's a doggy hotel, I'm out quick. I don't want to be standing around that hotel. So and I've been in real nice hotels that are doggy hotels. I mean, the Atlantis in Bahamas had a bed bug problem. Hell, those rooms are $250, $300, $400 a night. So you can have a bad hotel room even on expensive ones. But I stay in comfort hotels, and ones that have nice AC, internet in the room. I like hot water. I like the comforts, but I like it as close to zero as I can pay, okay? The way it works is you go in there for 1 day, you find out who the owner is, and you sit down and tell him, say, look, I'm paying $695 a day. That includes all these taxes and all this crap, okay? What I'd be willing to do is I'll give him a real low figure. I'll pay you 400 pesos a day, but I'll stay here for 2 weeks. Well, this guy came back and said, I don't want to do it for 400. I'll do it for 550. And I compromised. I said, look, I'll do it for 500, but I'll only pay you for a week at a time. And he says, okay, I'll do that. And I just dropped my rate now. Remember, from $695 down to $500, that's a 28% drop. Remember, the tax and all these fees and whatever they add on top was 25%. So not only did I knock all my taxes off, I also got a discount off that for the time I spent just negotiating. And the great thing about this too is you don't have to spend all this time booking online. Sometimes you book online, you can be on there for a long time. I spent just a few minutes with this guy and just got a receipt written out and paid him I think it was 3,500 pesos for 7 days. 5 times 7 is 35. And got my rate dropped down to almost 30%. I mean, this doesn't take much time to do this either. So, you know how much my room costs today? It's $10 US a day. That's for everything. I mean, that's $300 a month. And I'll do it a week at a time, then book it again. But this is how you book, and you do it where it's cheaper than on the internet. You just have to do a little bit of negotiation. You do it with the owner, preferably, and if he's not there, the manager, if the owner's not accessible. And it works. I do this all the time. I try to get my cost down as close to zero as I can. I see people go out here and they stay in Ritz-Carlton hotels. Man, I would sleep less in a Ritz-Carlton hotel than I would in hotels like this, because I'd spend all night long thinking about how much money I threw down a rat hole, okay? I like taking my money and investing it, and putting your money in a hotel is not investing it. I like taking my money and buying low PE equities and banking it, and I sleep real good by that. Anyway, if you got a question or comment, just put it in the comment section below. And if you want new videos that come out, we'll show you how to save money on taxes, income taxes, all different types of taxes. Just shoot me a comment. I'll see what I can do to help you there. Also, if you want a new video, just hit the subscribe button and we'll get those out to you as soon as they come in. Look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care. Bye.